I have a Czech girl here, Gita Carthagena, who is going to say a few words in English about her experiences in German concentration camps. We're speaking here, talking together here, in the concentration camp at Belsen. I'm going to ask her now to say a few words about her experiences. How long have you been in concentration camps, one sort and another?
I've been in concentration camps for 3 years. I came to the ghetto, and then after 15 months we left for Auschwitz. That's the worst concentration camps I ever saw. I've been in 7 concentration camps till now.
What was particularly bad about Auschwitz?
In Auschwitz, millions of our people were killed by gas. They had different methods, but gas was the easiest one. When we came there, 5,000 of our people had been there for 6 months, and the exact date when the 6 months were fulfilled, they went to the gas. 4,000 were there at this time, and there were about 1,500 babies under 6 years, and young people, old people. They left in one night. They were exterminated.
How long were you at Auschwitz?
I was there exactly 6 months. From the day this 4,000 people left, we knew the date of our death. We knew we had to live 3 months more. I myself was making marks on my bedstead how many days I had to live still. And every night I went to sleep. I undercut one mark, and so it was 1 day gone, and 1 day less to live.
How many days were there left when you left Auschwitz?
The first month we hoped, excuse me for speaking so long, the first month I hoped there would be a miracle. The second month we thought, why? All the people before us went to gas, why we not? It's our fate. You can't change anything on that. And then when you are young, I'm 21, you want so terribly to live, and you never know what value life has got then when you know that you lose the exact date. So if they had told me I was to get my hair cut, as they did it in many cases, or if they would do me something terrible, I would say yes, just do it and let me live. And all the young people like me. And 2 days before we had to go to the gas, there came a law that the young people from Auschwitz went to work in Germany to clean the Hamburg and these towns that were terribly bombed by your soldiers these months after the bombardment. So the miracle had come as we had waited for. And there was a selection, but there were terrible things still. You see, women who had little children were not allowed to leave with these children. From 5,000 people, 1,500 had to live, and the others were to be exterminated. Now I had my mother with me. My mother was 50 years old, and she was not supposed to live. So I hit her, and we got her out. But the people who had little children were in a terrible condition. These little children of 6 years knew by hearsay that they were going to be exterminated. And they went to their mothers and said, listen, Mommy, you won't leave me. You'll stay with me. And most of them stayed with the children and went to the gas. But some of them loved life more than their children and made up their mind to leave them. And I practiced one case when this young mother of 24 years went to the selection and stood before the door waiting for the physician to look at her, whether she was fit for work. And this little girl of 6 years came to her and said, listen, I've heard you're going to leave me here. I don't allow that. And now she had a nervous breakdown and returned. But the 2 days we stayed there more, this little child hasn't spoken to the mother anymore. She was injured.
When did you come to this camp here at Belsen?
8 days before your soldiers came. But it was high time to rescue us, I assure you.
Thank you very much indeed.